really says a lot about our own character personally.
And
So
it's
I mean,
crazy because each one of us is gonna, if we're lucky, at some point,
we'll
gonna
be
be in that
elderly too.
position.
Yeah, we'll
Yeah, just woke up.
be elderly too. So that's the thing. Like that's my whole thing.
I don't know.
Our favorite New York mayor.
Today's buses are provided shelter, we will surpass the highest number of people in recorded history in our city's shelter system.
New York Mayor Eric Adams says the city is straining to house more than 61,000 people in its shelter system. Since April, Mayor Adams says more than 17,000 asylum seekers have been bused to New York from southern states like Texas, Florida, and Arizona. The city is moving forward with a temporary tent shelter on Randall's Island in the East River. 42 hotels are already being used as emergency shelters. Texas Governor Greg Abbott acknowledges busing over 3,000 migrants to New York City.
What is an embarrassment is this. It's the hypocrisy of the liberal elite in places like New York, Washington, D.C., and elsewhere, where they have self-declared themselves to be sanctuary cities.
Abbott's migrant buses cost Texas more than $18 million, while Adams says the numbers of asylum seekers in New York could soon swell to 100,000.
The asylum seekers arriving here need more than a hot meal or a bed for a night.
Being placed on a bus.
Murad Awadeh is with the New York Immigration Coalition.
The city obviously cannot shoulder this on their own, and we need the federal government to step up.
Today, Mayor Adams criticized Governor Abbott for failing to coordinate with him on the asylum seeker relocations, and he called on Abbott to stop busing them north. John.
Tanya Rivera in New York for us. Thank you, Tanya.
Once the asylum seekers from today's buses are provided shelter.
I ain't gonna lie, as cruel as it is, it's politically genius for the Republicans, because this is the argument it clearly goes to you seeing how, like, okay, we're a sanctuary city, we'll take any of them. They're like, okay, well, we'll do let's send them up to you and see how you do with that. And then they're like, oh man, we got a freaking national emergency going on right now, we need some more money, can we send some federal dollars in here? But that's what it's all about when they say state of emergency, because once they declare the state of emergency, then that's when the federal dollars can come in, and they can use those federal dollars for dealing with that situation. But like I say, though, it's politically genius because the Republicans win no matter what in this. But look how cruel it is, and look at the money that they're spending to bus them, all the people, spending millions of dollars on busing the people up north. They could be using that money towards helping the asylum seekers, right? But they don't want to use that money for that. They much rather use it for a political stunt. I'm not picking a side here. They both suck. The Democrats are hypocritical because they want to say, yeah, we're a sanctuary city, send us everything. But then when y'all send them to them, they're like, wait, slow down. Can y'all please stop? No, we can't handle all of this. It's not cool. So, I mean, and that's going to be what comes out. That's what the argument's going to be. And that's what is going to make the Republicans look good. So this will be a talking point. This is definitely political, and it's going to be used in all of the races. All of the political races they're going to be used in this way. Let me read the caption. It says, the mayor of New York City has declared a state of emergency to deal with asylum seekers being bused to the city from the southern border. The mayor is asking for $1 billion to cover the cost of caring for migrants. So then that's another part of this. So the Republicans are going to feel like they win, but who loses as a result? So then the whole point of it is like, okay, the migrants coming in, and that's stress on taxpayer dollars or whatever, that's costing me money. They're taking my jobs or whatever. So then what's going to happen? New York mayor, they call for a state of emergency. They get the state of emergency. They get the funding that they need, and they spend it on these migrants. And then, boom, there goes your tax dollars. So I guess you don't care, right? It's like they ain't gonna do that in my state. That's not my tax dollars. Y'all don't understand how the United States works. You have federal taxes that you pay. That money's coming out of your pocket too. How the hell can the federal government cover anything if they're not collecting from all of the states? Come on, don't let them lie to you. You're flipping that bill. You're flipping the bill for them to bus them to New York, and you're flipping the bill for them to take care of them in New York. No matter what state you're in. I think he's gonna break it down.
Kanye West wore a shirt, White Lives Matter. People went crazy. But I'm still trying to figure out, what does he mean by the shirt? He gave a nonsensical response to that question to Tucker Carlson. Kanye West's interview with Tucker Carlson was a rambling mess. Like Jordan Peele's Nope. Didn't get it. What the fuck was Kanye talking about? Black Lives Matter's a scam? Whatever, man. So is patriotism. The Atkins died. And that atrocious bullshit. Voting no bucket. Fuck out of here. You know, some Black Lives Matter misappropriated funds. So that's the reason why you should wear a White Lives Matter shirt. What the fuck do those two things have to do with each other? Oh my God, America dropped bombs on Nagasaki and Hiroshima. So I'm gonna wear a North Korea's shirt. It makes no sense. Those two things have nothing to do with each other. And if it's about money, you should be wearing fuck the Pentagon shirts. The Pentagon lost, some say 21 trillion, some say 35 trillion. It just disappeared. And I don't see you good old boys wearing F the USA shirts. You're trying to tell me America gives a shit about white people? When we got white veterans from Afghanistan, Iraq, and Desert Storm coming back with cancers, and it takes them from 2009 to 2022 to get a fucking PACT Act? It took a comedian, Jon Stewart, to shame America into giving them medical coverage? The only way White Lives Matter would be accurate is if you put a comma between lives and matter and then put a question mark at the end of that shit. Black folks, you got to understand something. White people get killed all the time, particularly the poor whites. But they don't talk about it because there's no money in talking about white-on-white crime. When white cops kill white guys, no one gives a shit. Black cops killing white guys, that would cause a race riot. But still, that's not good for money. It's not good for profits. So to make money, it's got to be white on black. It's called capitalism. Hey, all of our life expectancies are going the wrong direction, Johnson. If Kanye West wanted to unite the world, enlighten his young fans, actually say something that didn't just increase his bottom line or his awareness, he would have said this fucking truth. And the truth is, no lives matter. No lives matter. And if he had to pick a life that did matter, it wouldn't be white or black or Latino. It'd be rich. And he knows it too, because he is. Kanye knows more than all the rest of us just how much money matters. All right.
What'd you think?
Very moving. I really love that piece because he said a whole mouthful in 2 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Like within 2 minutes, I say, bro, I don't think I could say it any better. I mean, it's really true. I mean, everything that he said, I think he had great points, and I believe all of them are true because, yeah. I mean, but I think that to Kanye's, what I believe, because I don't think he's really good at verbalizing himself. He's such an artist that he doesn't get into the details very well.
Well, he's not good at, like, I really think the dude's a damn genius. Like, he might be autistic, like, and it's hard to convey messages to people when they haven't, they really just don't understand. You're trying to find the words to be able to explain it to them in a way that they understand.
Your expression, because that's why he does a lot of images, that's his expression, like in order for somebody, because like when you go to his concerts, most of them have visuals backgrounds, you know what I'm saying, because the message that he wants to convey isn't directly in his voice. It's more so to show you, like, like he can remember this image that made him feel a way that he's hoping that will kind of pass on to the people. So I think that's really what's going. Because I mean, the whole thing was because I mean, it was. I think it was pretty much like, okay, you got this whole Black Lives Matter, or you know, say, all right, White Lives Matter, you know, what I'm saying, because all lives matter, you know. But people get mad when you say all lives matter. So all right, J- um, Tim Black, you know, he gave it a whole nother spin. No lives matter, because I mean that's more to where it is. It's just the politics behind it all.
Yeah,
You
if the
know,
shirt says "Rich Lives Matter," then that would be saying something.
I see that. Yeah, that we would really, yeah, we'll be getting there, because I mean within this
Poor
capitalist
lives
society,
don't matter. You know,
yeah,
broke people don't matter. Something like that. That's the
something.
T-shirt.
But I mean, if you really get to it, if you really trying to, you know, because I think all of it has been, you know, short of, you know, like the slogans have been horrible over the past really the last decade. It's
Black
been
Lives Matter was organic though when it
it,
started. You know, the whole
originally
originally
it was,
because yeah.
yeah,
So
but
it
I
just
really
kind of came out of nowhere. It was the point of it was just so whoever's listening don't know because nobody said it in none of these clips we played yet. But that the whole point of the Black Lives Matter was like, you know, trying to draw attention to police brutality on black people, like, you know, like killing
Mhm.
black people, you know, it's like it's not a big thing. So then Black Lives Matter is the answer to that. They're saying, okay, well, our lives do matter. Black lives matter. So stop killing us or whatever. Like that. It was organic, but then
It got taken to a whole nother level. But see,
yeah,
that's the thing. The people who decided to come up on
they all got rich
that
too.
hashtag. Oh, filthy rich. I think they're all getting sued right now, but you know that's stuff that they're not gonna really talk about because it's gonna implement a bunch of, you know,
the
people.
media the media jumped on that shit, and
Well,
you know
no,
those
but the media didn't make it you know, a you know, get
an
taking donations
organization.
from people.
Yeah,
Yeah, they didn't turn it into
yeah,
something. Yeah,
yeah.
so I
Those
mean,
people did that. Yeah.
well, they're saying those people, but you know, like George Soros, to be specific, is at the top of it. So that's the, you know, he's one of those small hats that you know, they don't really implement. Like he's too rich to really put in the middle of stuff like that, but he is definitely at the top of it. So, but you know, the black girls, the and you know, this recently some black guy, this guy, because it was a couple of black girls, I believe, and then this black guy that recently took some money out of the thing that they're trying to, you know, point the finger at. But with the money that they took, it's like, even though it was a couple of million, 3 to 5 million, something like that, it's a small portion. It's just like them saying, "Hey, look, look, I've been in here busting my ass. Look, I'm gonna get taken care of too." You know what I'm saying? Which
Uh,
I
the,
somewhat agree with.
I want to read the comments, but before I read the comments, I have to say this too about Kanye West. The reason why I didn't want to really cover this is because this is all publicity for him. I'm sure he's selling those T-shirts. I mean, he makes clothes,
I would wear
like,
one.
and so imagine how much impact this is having on that. You know, so it's really all about that with this guy. He always goes viral around the time where he has like some kind of new thing he's launching or whatever, some kind of
But
project or whatever. He's
but
really good
bro,
at it.
yeah, he is. But that's what I'm saying. Like, okay, is you know, the old team supposed to be the only ones to capitalize here? You know what I'm saying? Like, I think he's really making headway, you know, because I mean, I don't even really like, you know, I guess to some extent it is racial, but I don't think it's really, you know, like
He's tapping
for
in. He's not a dumbass. He's tapping
exactly.
in, and he's taking advantage of the moment and
Yes,
using it to his
but
best ability
but
to
but
make
he's
money.
also calling people out. You know what I'm saying? People who have been using this thing, like, it's calling them out, and that's the part that I don't think that, like, that's why a lot of people really upset about it, because they know who, like, they know who they are. You know what I'm saying?
In this instance, I don't think so. I mean, I think sometimes he has done that in the past, but in this instance, everybody already knew Black Lives Matter. That's old news, bro. Like
It
that's
look, it's old news, but like that's and I'm sure like he knows how to hit targets. The dude made $9 billion in what, a 2 or 3 year period.
so that's what he's doing. That's my point. He doesn't really
Okay.
care. He's not trying to call nobody
No,
out or
I
make
no,
no
I'm not gonna
political
go that
move.
far. I'm not gonna
He's
go.
taking advantage of it. That's all. Boom. I know what's gonna trigger them. Boom. They everybody's so outrageous. The outrage culture, man. Do something outrageous. Look, that's 6ix9ine's whole shtick. The rapper 6ix9ine, he's kind of going away too, because it's really difficult to maintain that level of outrage and keep people pissed off to stay
But no,
interested in your terrible products.
see, but that's the thing. When your political, because I mean, like, see, that's the thing. He's he's such a genius to where he's able to use a political statement with his pretty much that becomes his advertising motive, or his his whole
Right.
thing. Yeah,
He's getting
so
free ads.
publicity.
That's why I
Yes,
didn't want
his
to cover this, because each time they show this White Lives Matter thing, and it's going crazy on right now. It's crazy. It's like the
I
biggest
know.
thing
I
on
know.
the social media right now. Every time somebody shares it, that's another person that could go on online looking for whatever the hell, and through probably through Kanye's website, or even if they don't buy it through some
Th-
kind of way, he's gonna get paid
You
off of
you
it.
you might take this offensive, but as being offensive, but you just trying to hate on another Republican.
I don't.
You mad to see another Republican getting rich. No,
I'm just calling
no,
out what's
I'm not.
happening, and I don't
Yeah,
even
not.
think he's a Republican. I mean, like
No,
I
he
say,
said that's why he said he was trying to start a whole new party. He wanted to start
yeah,
a birthday party.
he
But
he's
which is,
just
say,
he
bro, he
trolling.
is
He
over the top.
trolls.
I mean,
He's
it's only so much we could, how far we can take him seriously. But at
he's
the
a
same time,
troll.
he's an art. No, he's an artist
Yeah,
living in this time. Like,
and he does what he has to do to be successful. I
you,
mean, he's really good at what he does, and I think he's a genius. I always say, and I love his music, bro. Like I mean, got so many of his songs on my playlist. I saw recently, when I was scrolling my timeline, it was Boosie's son. He was burning a pair of Yeezys, and he was like,
why?
screw Yeezy because of this with the White Lives Matter T-shirts and all of that. There's a huge backlash is happening online, and that's a big reason why it's so viral. So, and because Boosie and them, I have a clip in here
But
where,
listen to who we talking about.
yeah, I don't think I'm gonna cover it, but there's a clip where you got Kanye going back and forth with Boosie and Puff Daddy and all of that because they're on his ass about the White
Say,
Lives
bro,
Matter thing, and he's defending himself, and it's
look,
just
I'm a pure Baton Rougean. I'm, Baton Rouge top and bottom. I love Boosie. But when we talking about a political statement, and we talking about a kid too, his kid that, his daddy he is not politically astute. You know what I'm saying? To even like the range of thought that it needs to really understand that because it's way above their head. So, you want to go burn your $500 shoes or whatever they cost. You
Kanye
want to
still
go.
made money off of that. You still bought his damn shoe.
You know what I'm saying? That's even stupid. Like, that's, you want to try to, because see, that's really him trying to get some views. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, they have a following. If they get enough people to watch that video, them $500 is nothing. He gonna go get 100 more pair after they hit up YouTube or Facebook, whoever, IG, whoever they monetize them through. I mean, so that's a part of their stunt.
Yeah, I agree. Everybody is jumping on it. Kanye, he's so good at going viral that other people can eat too off of it.
And but
He
see, but
feeding
but
the, he
but
feeding
see,
them.
but that's the thing, bro. Like every so often, people, the masses need some kind of re-energizing, or like, because either you're gonna usurp the energy or you're gonna be
Yeah.
burning the energy.
So that's what I was gonna say. That Kanye's canceled now, so I'm not supposed to listen to his music no more.
Man,
I'm supposed to take.
to
I'm
hell with
supposed to
all of
take all
them.
of his songs off of my playlist now.
Who said?
That's what the internet is saying.
Man, they stupid, man. Like, that's like the dumbest thing ever. They still want to listen to R. Kelly, where he actually was hurting people, and they are making arguments why they should still be listening to him, and because he's making a political statement that they just don't get. Man, what the hell ever.
And I don't even, like I say, I don't even think he's really making a political statement, bro. It's
He
just
is.
it's a trolling moment that appears to be a political statement.
Mm-mm. So
It's he
that
trolling
shows that
both
shows me you
sides.
really don't have respect for him. You really think he's a dummy.
No, I think that he's smart as hell, and he's using this to make money, and he don't give a damn
I
about the
don't. But I
political
don't think it's just. I
implications.
don't think it's just that. I think it's to show. Cause see, they're suing the like right now. See, that's the thing. Like, you're not being able, like, putting all this stuff together. They're suing the people who did the whole put together this whole Black Lives Matter organization. So it's like a direct conflict with what they've been trying to sell. And it's like, oh, like he can do the same thing, like, and to some extent, it's like, oh, you want to go, white people that's taking advantage of the whole Black Lives Matters thing. Okay, well, shit, maybe a black guy can take over a movement called White Lives Matter, and, like, I mean, there's so many different angles that we can take it from, than that he's only trying to make money, because look, the dude's got plenty of it. Like, he's 9 times richer, or at least 6 to 7 times richer than Jay-Z, who been around shit way longer than him. Who supposed to be the top rapper, but he, what I'm saying, he got plenty of money. You know what I'm saying? I don't think it's just about money. And I mean, for people to simplify it that much, just kind of, it tells me something different.
All right, let me read a couple comments. It says, these are comments underneath this Tim Black video. It says, yes, rich lives matter, honestly. Another comment, it says, let's see how proud Kanye West is going to be when his shirts start showing up at white nationalist rallies or anything like Charlottesville or January 6th. Another one, it says, truth, only rich lives matter. Thanks for your work, Tim Black. Another comment, those shirts might as well have said, I crave white approval. Another comment, it says, Kanye was tired of getting outclowned by Herschel. Psst. Let me read another one. It says, great rant, man, and a lot of truth. Kanye is part of the club. Another comment, can we get a Money Matters Johnson t-shirt? Money Matters.
That's a good one, but I think somebody's already got that.
Another comment, it says, I would buy that shirt, Tim. Rich Lives Matter. That's 100. Yeah, I think he's trolling everybody, bro, on both sides, and that's all it really
Well, I mean,
is.
hey, everybody has their right to, their opinion. I think it's deeper than that, you know. But
Yeah, freaking, it's just like Kim Kardashian. They obviously have got the scoop on that shit, because Kim Kardashian is another. She's really good at, even before Kanye got with her, she was really good at that too. At like
Yeah. Just woke up. Alright, wake up.
going viral, like on purpose, just a little bit. It's kind of a dead horse
Herschel Walker, first of all.
topic, but